Cool. Hi guys. This is Chris from DoraHacks. Welcome everyone, and great to see everyone in the Monday morning, Monday evening. Um, Today we are very happy to have two friends from Artela. Jerry Lee, which is the CEO and CEO and co-founder of Artela, and Mike, which is the dev rel at Artela. Welcome to guests to join us for the opening ceremony for the very first hackathon on Artela history, but also the very first hackathon between DoraHacks and Artela. Today we will briefly go through about the Artela. Basically, two guests will briefly introduce about Artela, briefly mention the vision behind this hackathon and also the bigger vision behind Artela. And we will introduce a bit about DoraHacks ourselves, and we will go through our platform to show how as the developers can create your project profile and submit through a hackathon. And in the very end, we will have 5 minutes Q&A if there's any questions from the audience. And cool, yeah. I think Jerry and Mike, Mike to you. Feel free to start right now.
All right, thank you, Chris, for having us. GM, everybody. So this is the very first hackathon for Artela. So thank you very much, and welcome everybody to participate in our hackathon. So first, I will introduce Jerry, who is our CEO and founder of Artela, and he will give an introduction of Artela blockchain.
All right, thanks, guys. Thank you, Chris and Mike. Good morning and good evening to everyone. This is Jerry. Today, let me give an introduction of Artela, how Artela came to be, our progress so far, and our roadmap ahead. First, a little bit about myself. I started my career in Silicon Valley about 20 years ago. The majority of my career, I was with Apple doing product design for iMac, MacBook Pros, and iPhones. Things in that nature. A few years ago, I got into the blockchain space. I became the general manager and chief architect at Antchain with Alibaba Group. We did a lot of technology development work and real-world applications like supply chain finance, trade finance, commodity trading platform, etc. A lot of B2B type of applications in financial area. I saw a lot of potential for blockchain technology to have a real impact in future finance. It also became very clear to me that blockchain technology is still very primitive by Web2 standard. It needs a lot of improvements, particularly in usability and the functionality. About a year ago, together with a few other colleagues, we founded a new base layer blockchain project, Artela. Our motivation was to build a better blockchain for Web3 future mass adoption. Since we started and founded by many VCs in US and Asia, we have been busy building. We have completed most of the foundational work. I'm very happy to report that we just officially launched the public testnet 2 weeks ago. And this collaboration with DoraHacks is one of the first initiatives that we take, collaborating with the partners and getting engagement with our community and developers. The first public testnet is available right now for everyone to access and test. After that, we will keep improving through 3 test phases and plan to launch mainnet in middle of 2024. Our bigger vision for Artela is to become the best blockchain platform for dApps, creators, Web2 and Web3 alike. But before that, let me get a little more into technical side. 3 things about Artela blockchain. First, Artela blockchain is built on top of Cosmos SDK with many improvements on the engine level. we can achieve state-of-the-art performance, such as high throughput and quick finality, while maintaining interchain IBC compatible. In fact, we were part of last year's Interchain Foundation incubation program. Second, Artela is EVM compatible. Most of today's smart contracts are EVM based, and we want to be able to support them with minimum effort. Third, but not the least, the biggest innovation of Artela is to introduce Aspect programming to enable on-chain extensions. This has a lot to do with this hackathon. Along with EVM, a second Watson-based VM is added to support multiple programming languages and enable access to more on-chain resources. Compared to EVM's general computing environment, Aspect VM can be anywhere between 10x to 100x more efficient in specific tasks, optimized for memory and computation. So EVM is for general computation, smart contract, and Aspect VM is for application-specific extensions. Combined together, Artela blockchain is the best platform to create innovative dApps for mass adoption. To wrap things up, thanks for joining our hackathon today. Artela public testnet is now live. We have exciting roadmaps ahead this year before mainnet launch middle of 2024. Feel free to check out our website for technical documentations and more. We also welcome developers and community members to join our Discord channels to learn more and discuss ideas. We'd look forward to hear from everyone and building something cool together. Thanks. Now I will pass this on to Mike to talk more about this hackathon.
All right, thank you, Jerry, for this introduction. So let me share my screen and go into some details, and you may have them very helpful to succeed in our first Buildathon. But before I jump into all the details, I want to share like the vision and also the goal for this hackathon is that we want to inspire builders to contribute innovative use case by exploring Aspect, which is a unique innovation on Artela blockchain. And also this hackathon aims to nurture and showcase innovation, and it's serving the very first step to incubate Artela killer dApp. So that's the goal for this hackathon. And then we can jump into details on how you can succeed by using all the tools by DoraHacks and all the details we provided here. So in the detail page, as you can see, there are several items outlined here. The first is the basic introduction of Artela. But if you want to learn more about how Artela work and how Aspect work and what you can do with Aspect, feel free to come to our tomorrow's workshop at 8 p.m. And that's the first intro. I'll just quickly go through here, and also introduced by Jerry already. And also for this Buildathon. And for this Buildathon, I want to highlight here is that there is actually no requirements for code. So there are basically two kinds of submission you can choose. First, you can choose to submit Aspect idea. That means you don't need to even submit the code. You can have some innovative idea, and you can try to learn what Aspect can do, and then you can feel free to have your own solution to use Aspect as an innovative idea to solve a specific problem in the crypto space. And also, if you want to get the full price pool, you can feel free to bring your idea to life through coding. So that's actually for a coding round. And let's see the prerequisite here. First is that there's no coding requirements for the idea round, and all innovative ideas are welcomed. The only thing here, the purpose here is to get more people to get understanding how Aspect work and what is Aspect. And then if you want to get the full price, you can use assembly script to achieve and to implement Aspect. So assembly script is actually a subset of TypeScript. You can understand it as it is actually a type of JavaScript. So it is a needed tool to finish your code run. But however, it's actually much more easier than everybody expected, because for this time, it's a initial step to incubate our builders. So the simplest diamond will be considered qualified for the entire prize pool. And also several key dates you can note here is that first is the open ceremony we are doing right now. And then for tomorrow's workshop, it is a use case inspiring workshop where you can like go through how Aspect work, what is Aspect, and also we'll share lots of direct use case ideas for Aspect you can use directly for your submission. It will give you lots of inspiring and also help you succeed, at least in the idea round. And also, if you want to like get full price, feel free to come to our 2 days later, which is Aspect code implementation workshop. And also for submission period, there will be 10 days, but definitely you will not use 10 days because it's very easy. I think when you get ready, if you read all the docs here in our hacker guide, it's actually need only 1 or 2 days to have you implement a success Aspect. And also I want to note here is that the submission deadline, you can see here is the end of January 31st. All right, and for the prize pool, the most amazing thing here is that the prize pool is actually a mix of 20,000 USD, which is a mix of 5,000 USDC and 15,000 credits from our provider, it's Alibaba Cloud. And also you can get a tag for contributor airdrop in the future. And also for these hackathon winners, you can get priority for incubation program. And for the allocation of this prize pool is that for coding, there will be 1 winner and 2 runner-up. The winner can get a mix of 10,000 USD as a direct prize, also a tag for contributor, and an incubation program slot, which potentially in the future will give grant. And also like 2 runner-up, each can get 3,500 USD, with also a tag for contributor and incubation program slot. That's for the coding round. Also for the idea round, surprisingly, we also have prize pool. Even you don't submit any code, you can still get opportunity to get a winner or runner-up with USDC direct incentive and a tag for future airdrop. And also several honorable mention, we think they may be valuable to be incubated in the future. They will also get a tag for contributor and also incubation program priority. And besides all the prize pool of direct USD, there are also lots of things you can expect from this hackathon. First is the airdrop as a contributor tag. And second is that we hope to view this buildathon as a training purpose, so participants can gain priority for paid internship or part-time positions to join Artela team. Outstanding candidates may have opportunity to direct be our first-time contributors. And also, if we also sponsor very potential participant a ticket to ETH Denver, so Artela team will sponsor their flight and accommodation to ETH Denver. And besides that, it's also serve as the first step in our incubation program. So the potential Aspect use case will be incubated and granted by our foundation and enjoy significant growth with our layer 1. And also enjoy co-marketing with significant growth from a big community. So that's what you can expect from this hackathon besides direct money. So what to submit here is that like if you don't get a clear understanding of what to submit in the text here, we give example here, you can just click it and say what it look like. It's a use case actually. For the idea round, so there are basically 2 rounds you can choose. Idea round, you can choose to, optionally you can choose to submit a video, but definitely submit a video will guarantee you'll get more likely to get a winner. You need to provide GitHub repo link with a README file, including your name and summary of this use case, and your team member roles, an overview of the problem you want to solve, and the team, and how the team want to solve it through the creation of this Aspect, and also the design process behind this project. Also, the most important thing, the value this Aspect brings to Artela ecosystem and to crypto, because we help to make it innovative. And a website link, if you have a diamond, you can definitely list it here. For the code run, it's basically the same thing here, but with an optional video link for illustrating how your code can implement. And hopefully you want to see the GitHub repo with the simplest implementation of your demo. And also you can find all the resources here. So that's for the basic introduction. You can, if you take a glance of all of it, you can have a basic understanding of what you need to do for the hackathon. And if you register as a hacker already, you can see the onboarding here. If you have not, please register. We will provide as much support we can. So onboarding here, the most important thing is that join the Telegram group. So in this group, we'll provide direct support and also all the announcements important to you to finish your hackathon and get succeed. And for each participant, we will assign direct idea mentorship and also tech support to guarantee you can succeed and also have definitely gain as much as you can from this hackathon. And in the examples, we list 3 examples built by both Artela team and Artela ecosystem. So one is DeFi, one is run security, one is GameFi. So all use cases are welcome, and all scenarios are welcome to submit. If you want, I will not directly go through it one by one directly in the open ceremony, but if you have interest or you want to get some inspirations, feel free to come to our tomorrow's workshop. And also what to submit here, I just introduced it here. And also for the judging. So one thing I want to highlight here is that each participant are only allowed to submit a maximum of 1 aspect. And all the materials has to be English. And for the judging criteria, you can also see here, for the idea round, we will evaluate by the ecosystem impact, the mass usability, originality, and innovation, also its UX design. So for the implementation code round, we'll say it's technical complexity, also sustainability and security. And to help you succeed, what do you need? So you can, if you we have already added a hacker guide here. So that's all the resources you need to guarantee you can understand how aspect work and how you can manage to implement an aspect in your dApp. So that's if you are a participant and you don't know anything about how Artela work and how aspect, what is aspect, if you go through this and when you finish reading this and try all these examples, I'm pretty sure that you will succeed in this hackathon. And also, going through this hackathon, the hacker guide only will take you 2 or 3 hours at most. So please view it as the most important guide for you. All right, I think that's all the info I can provide here. And if you have any other questions or you have some suggestions or you want to guide some mentors directly from the team, we will be there in the group. So what you need to do is to join the Telegram group and direct communicate with our Artela team members. Again, once again, thank you everyone for participating in our Artela aspect use case buildathon. And now I'll turn to Chris to introduce how participants can submit in DoraHacks platform.
Yeah, cool. Thank you very much, Jerry and Mike. Let me quickly share my screen right now. Here. Are you guys be able to see my screen right now? Okay, cool. So yeah, so basically, you will go to the Artela's hackathon. So you will go to the DoraHacks hackathon website page first, and here is the hackathon button. Right now, the Artela Buildathon page is not revealed yet, but you will reveal soon. So you will be able to, once you click the hackathon tabs on our website, you will be able to see like a portal link, a portal page that you can click directly to access to the hackathon page. Right now, you can see there are a bunch of hackathon right now, but you cannot find Artela yet. It will come soon. And once you click the hackathon page, you will see just like Mike can show them what I'm showing right now. You will see all of this. Uh, Pretty much like all of the hackathon details, all of the examples from Artela teams, the guidance for builders about what type of the projects that Artela team are looking for, and also all of the submission requirements are all attached here. It's very detailed and comprehensive, I believe. So if you really want to participate into as early as possible for the Artela growing ecosystems, I would definitely recommend you as a developers to go through all of the materials, the contents that Artela teams that provide here. It should be like very useful. And how you can submit to the hackathon is actually quite simple. First, you need to log in as a developers. Usually, I would recommend to sign up with your GitHub link because it will also be required for judges to check about about your project in the end. And once you're logged in, you will be able to right here at the very bottom of the page see submission button here. And there's another button called register as a hacker. So I would recommend you to do both. So if you want to be qualified to for the final review of the hackathon, submit a builder is a must. Which means that you need to submit an actual project to the hackathon so that judges can cross-check, can review your project. So submit a builder is a must. Once you click, you can see a screen like this here. If you are new developers to DoraHacks platform, you will click here, create a new builder. At DoraHacks platform, a builder means a project. And here you can just pretty much type all of the information about the project, the name, the logo, the vision behind, the description, what sectors that your project is falling into, the GitHub repo and project demo link, team information. You can also invite your teammates to join and be showed as well, and some social links. Telegram contact info is a must because we will need to verify the team information first, and the alternative contact information, etc. And once you fill out all of the information here, agree and submit, and you'll be able to and wait maybe for a couple minutes and go back, and you will be able to see your builders here. There will be a builder that is available, and pretty much you can answer this question here and submit the hackathon application. So it's actually, so if you are a new developer to a DoraHacks platform, it's actually two steps. The first is create your own hackathon project for Artela Buildathon, and then submit again for the hackathon. So pretty much you need to create the hackathon page, hackathon project page profile first. But this project is it's like a profile on the DoraHacks website. It's not that, it doesn't mean that you have already applied for the hackathon. You need to come back again and submit for the hackathon. This is very important, and from our previous experience, we observed that many developers only create their project profile and didn't apply for any hackathon and miss out the deadline. So definitely want everyone to make sure that you actually submit for the Artela hackathon in the end. And if you think if you go to the hackathon page, there's actually a Word version of the hackathon submission guide that you can check. It's also like very detailed, so always feel free to go back there. And a couple more tips. As I mentioned, go back to here. As I mentioned, submit a builder is a must for the hackathon. But also, if you haven't formed your project idea about like what type of the project you want to apply, want to submit to the hackathon, but you still want to get involved, you can click the button here first, register as a hacker, and you will see like your information here. And as you can see, there are already 61 developers registered for this hackathon. So definitely, definitely engage as soon as possible. And once you register as a hacker, you can join the discussion forum here. There's like some brainstorm ideas, some communication between Artela teams, between even devs. Maybe some dev teams are looking for some new teammates to join their team. So you can find a chance there. And also here onboarding process is locked, but Mike just show what the page looks like. So you have to register as a hacker as well, so that you can have the access link for Artela's Telegram group and the Discord group. Always remember that you make sure that you click both buttons here, register as a hacker and also submit a project. Another bonus here is actually AIGC ideas for the hackathon. It's a very new but very cool features, I would say. DoraHacks platform, as you can see, there are a bunch of the ideal lists that are generated by AI for the Artela hackathon specifically. So if you want to like have some brainstorm, but you don't have any ideas yet, you can always come back and check about this generated ideas. Yeah, I think that should be all from DoraHacks side as well. And Ling, can you help us to check if there's any questions from audience?
There are no questions from audience.
Oh, cool. Yeah. I actually have very quick questions. Mike, you just mentioned about the future incubational programs. It definitely looks very exciting. Would love to know a bit more details about that. Like what type of the incubational programs that you guys are planning? What does it looks like? What type of the help that developers, like if developers got enrolled, what type of the help that they can receive, etc. Yeah.
Thank you for your question, Chris. So as I just mentioned, this hackathon actually is the very first step for Artela to build the very first group of contributors. So the goal is to incubate more builders to actually indeed maybe in the long run to incubate really the killer debt on Artela blockchain. So that's the final goal. So the idea is that this hackathon serves as the first one, and we also have a second hackathon during December. So you can expect that also. Take a note and looking forward to that. So that's the second step. We'll have more builders, and also in the future, maybe before the midnight launch, there will be a big hackathon. So we'll onboard much more builders at that time. But for the early contributors, please view it's like very early bird guys most of it. So this hackathon I think so. Each hackathon has its benefits, and after all this hackathon, we will have an incubation program after our midnight launch. So the midnight will is planned to launch in Q2 this year. So after midnight launch, our incubation program will incubate directly from our hackathon builders, and also we also have maybe some more dApps on board. And for these dApps on board on Artela blockchain, we will provide both grant and also direct support in both marketing side and also in all the tech side from Artela team directly. So we really want to make a difference on Artela blockchain for these steps.
Got it. Yeah, makes sense. And definitely that sounds very exciting. After this hackathon, we are very looking forward to see like all of the following up actions from Artela team this year's. I believe there will be many exciting news come from you guys. And I think that should be all from our side if there's no more questions. But appreciate Jerry and Mike again for your time to join us to give an introduction about Artela and Artela Hackathon to our devs, communities, and resources. And definitely it would like very exciting to kick off this very first hackathon with you guys together. And also, don't forget, if you are developers, there will be 2 workshops coming this week. So if you want to participate to the Artela hackathons, want to know more technical details about the Artela, definitely don't miss out those 2 workshops. And also, don't forget to go to the Artela hackathon page, review all of the contents that provided by Artela teams, many useful resources, many useful guidance there that you don't want to miss out to achieve for achieving success for this hackathon. Yeah, great. Thank you again for Mike and Jerry. Yeah, feel free to give a ending from your side as well.
Yeah, thanks, Chris. I just checked the website. I think the hackathon page is live. It's not the future, it's not now. So that's great. And yeah, this is one of the first activities we'll kick off this year. And I look forward to what's coming next with Dora and with other partners as well. Thanks.
Cool. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Jerry and Mike, again for joining us today. And looking forward to see all of the brilliant projects that are applying for this hackathon.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you, Chris.
Thank you, guys. Have a good one. Bye.